Alright, we ain't joining you, son. We need to keep moving rather than getting crushed by the... Oh, we can also attack from behind our shield. Let's do it. Oh no. You monsters. I'm strongly considering losing the shield. Hey now, firebombs. It's inappropriate, sir. Alright, chug up. Are any of these other buildings actually, like, things? Oh, that actually seems good. That hits 3 times, potentially. 1, 2, 3. You've got to sprint a little bit in order to actually get it started. But it seems like an almost strictly superior version of that. Probably does less damage. That's probably the trade-off. This right here is just a support pillar. No, no door in. Be wary of ambush, you think? Another simpleton spice. We're actually kind of rolling in those now. I think we have 5. I still don't know that it's worth investing them at this point. So can we actually get out of here without ringing the bell? Is this just like a little game that we can play where we ring the bell and get invaded by people? Because if so, I'm glad I took the manly approach. This place again. I don't know. Let's check and see if we can just do it without pulling that bell. Be wary of dark spirit. I think instead of being wary of the dark spirit, I'm just gonna go ahead and, Oh, look at these guys trying to snipe me. Alright, hurt dished. Let us proceed. That doesn't seem so bad. I'm actually now, I think, happy with this bonfire. It's still weird to me that it's such a trade-off activating that bonfire. It's like, it's not quite direct progress through the level. Alright, that guy. He's not my favorite. He knows that, though. You can see it in his eyes. He's like, I hate you and you hate me. That's just how it is between us. I could get more defense and poise fairly simply just by unequipping this shield. But it's actually really useful. Like, even if I'm mostly two-handed when I'm fighting things... Oh god, I was so concerned about getting knocked off the edge. Much like he should have been. Oh god. Please no. Good, good. Seems like a decent bonfire to farm souls at. Oh, he made it through. Oh, jeez. Woo! Alright, cool. We're actually looking good. We might be able to progress here. Could you just drop down, dude? Like, just now? Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. I've gotta say, I like the Mastodon Halberd kind of a lot, actually. I just like that moveset, particularly in areas like this with the narrow corridors. Just those, like, vertical poke attacks are amazing. Also, you can attack from behind your shield. Have I mentioned that? Sometimes useful. Oh god, am I gonna die? Try luring it out. Alright. I just feel like these walls could close in on me and kill me at any moment. Ow. A little bit too much damage, too big of a hit to block there. There's a time when I would have gone for that last hit. Losing my edge, making safe plays. Alright. Oh, mother of God, how much fire do they really need in this place? Okay, there's a lot of bloodstains, like, actually between these. Alright, let's go. Do I even want to try for that item? Of course I do. Oh god. I didn't realize I was burning so fast. I was expecting, like, the fire to hit me once and die. Like, I could have rolled out of there, but simply, like, the fact that it wasn't, like, and, like, staggering me, and instead it was just damage over time, made me think that I was between the two, fire things and not taking damage at all. Yeah, 12,000 souls. A little bit of a jaunt. Now that I know that I can avoid summoning people to this area, though, I mean, don't get me wrong, summoning people to this area is pretty fun. While we're down here, let's just go ahead and rest for a moment, shall we? Oh, also it was mentioned in the comments. I know not everyone reads the comments, so I'll bring it into the walkthrough itself. That coffin that I stayed in for a moment and didn't really see the difference of, it actually changes your gender. So I guess I was a girl for a little bit, and then I changed back, so I'm a boy again. The two-handed damage on this is utterly ridiculous. Like, that's mostly what I'm noticing, is that there's actually a big difference between... Well, that's not that big. But that poke attack doesn't seem to do much damage through the shield. It's all about... But this poke attack is actually huge damage, so... I don't know. Mostly the two-handeds just all do a ton of damage. I know. Oh. Put your torch away, boy. Little dwarf man. I can't imagine that there's that many people ringing the bell. You know, like, doesn't seem like it's got much to offer, really. Like, what do I get for killing the people that invade when I pull that bell? Anything? The joy of crushing a human opponent. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can see myself coming back and just fighting people here. A lot, actually. And I'm pretty happy that there's a bonfire, like, right there, so I don't really need to, like, do it right now. But it's like, if you're just trying to beat the game, is there anything to be gained towards that goal by fighting people in the Belfry Tower? Because I didn't notice anything. Doesn't mean that there's nothing. It just means that I didn't notice it. Yeah, I think that this loadout's pretty correct. Even though I'm in combat almost always going to be two-handing the halberd, it's really useful to be able to block things. Mostly the arrows. Alright, I need to pull this again. His refire rate is a lot slower than I keep thinking. I'm just gonna block another one, like, in the middle here. Wow. Dang. I thought it was totally safe. I got outplayed by that enemy. Which is kind of one of the things that I love about Dark Souls 2, is that you can get outplayed by enemies that aren't human. Like, that's not a human being in my world. That's just an AI. And he totally outplayed me. I'd gotten used to and comfortable with a certain pattern that he seemed to be following, and he broke out of it and absolutely killed me because of it. So, well played. Well played, monster. Alright. Now that we know, you know, like, we kind of know that that's good against that guy now, just two-hand and work away at him. This is actually going to be a cakewalk to make it through here. I mean, it's largely just because of their tiny, stubby arms. It's not like we can rely on that being that good against, like, all enemies. But it sure is good against them. Oh, I feel a sense of pride in having made it through here on the first try with all of the extra NPC phantoms that are there. I need to focus on killing this guy real quick, guys. Just one moment. Okay, hold on. Just put some nice little happy trees here. Anyhow, yeah, the sense of accomplishment with making it through here the first time, which has extra NPC phantoms, and also being invaded by 2 human players, though only one showed his face, and getting my souls back because of that is unrivaled in anything I've done in a video game since Dark Souls 1, actually. That feeling of accomplishment. Incredible. That's what it's all about. Well, I was gonna just pull that again fast, but it seems like you've got to wait for him to take another shot. Cool. Alright, let's not get totally suckered here. There we go. Much better. Like, that's a quick run for 10,000 souls. I was really concerned there. Whew. Okay, excellent. Excuse me, sir. Could you stand in the fire, please? Darn. He says, nah, I'd rather pass. Oh god, no. I hit him once. There we go. I guess it wasn't 12,000 souls that we've earned so far this run, though. We had a bloodstain in there. Oh, a lawn knight armor. What do you look like, a lawn knight armor? Do you look good? Oh, you look heavy, that's for sure. Yeah, you look way too heavy for the stats you bring into the table. But very cool looking armor. I guess I should check and see if we can get better boots. Or, like, any gloves. Vengarl's boots would give us another, like, 30. Let's just round that to 30. Defense, and fill out most of our equip load. That's probably the best option there. It's looking like a pair of gloves is going to be better. I'm going to mostly prioritize physical damage reduction. There's a 38 there, but brought us to 71.1. $67.5 for 25. The leather gloves are actually looking pretty good for our current equipment. Though, mind you, we're not really, like, that's probably pretty unnecessary for me to be stopping and maximizing that right now. I don't think that we're dying in combat at all. I don't see that starting up either. Oh god. That was almost the start of it, though. Cool. One down, we got one to go. So this actually, the try luring it out, is because this guy actually, this drops back down right here. Let's try this, actually.